Aries, this is your weekly tarot card reading from Born Without Boundaries Tarot. It is for Aries, Sun, Moon, and Rising sign. It is, it's an energy reading. And what I do every single week is I use astrology, tarot cards, and oracle cards to provide you with insights into the energy that's going to most heavily impact you and how best to work with it. So, yeah, please remember to subscribe to the channel, ring that notification bell so that you know when I upload your favorite content. But you know what? You don't need the bell, because Aries content comes out every single Thursday at 9 a.m. Pacific time, which is Los Angeles time. So you know you can always rely on that. And there's always an extended reading, which I do hope you'll join me for, especially if you would consider joining my Unbound membership. The Unbound membership enables you to have all of the perks of the channel, but most especially access to every single extended video that I make for the life of your membership, as well as other exclusive content that you won't find anywhere else, and live chats with me that are for members only. So yeah, I hope you guys can join me. Well, let's start with the astrology. We're going to do a real quick overview. Aries, I would be surprised if you didn't feel very punchy and combative right now. At least in the areas of your life that are, I don't know, where you're most surrounded by people, where people might get in your way, where you're supposed to be friendly and, you know, stand in line and be fair. I think that maybe that could be getting on your nerves right now. And this will play out in whatever aspect of your life that it's playing out in, but it's because Mars is conjunct Saturn. And this is just a really bad combo, because neither of them wants to give up the fight. Both of them want to insist that they're right. And ultimately, that will play out in energy that just makes you really reactionary. Now, Chiron is in Aries, and so is the sun, and so is Mercury. And the sun and Mercury is very bright and very luminous and gorgeous. Like those two energies together actually work very well together to make you very confident when you speak, as well as confident in, you know, how you feel about yourself, how you think about yourself, who you think you are. But Chiron being there gives you a really grounded sense of who you know you are because of all the shit you've been through. Right? Which I think will be the real trigger for you in this energy. Will be, stop messing with me, because I know I've been here before. And I will not be treated like this again. And I will not be backed into corners, especially where people try to guilt you to be nice. And, you know, your argument will then be nice is different than good. And it is. Agreed. However, your 12th house is absolutely luminous right now. It's so beautiful. The energy, I think Venus is there right now. No, Venus will be there next week. But whatever, the moon is there right now as I'm making this video. And it's Pisces. It's Pisces. And so is Jupiter and Neptune. And this is really the warmest womb. The place that we go to grow and become something that other people could not imagine. And I think you'll be very happily surprised, since it is happening in the 12th house, about how that kind of reflects upon you. About how that look of growth or desire to grow, or just, I don't know, like all of a sudden things happening that, like waves of optimism happening that you don't know where they came from. Take it, because it's there to help you out this week. Let's go into the cards. We're going to see basically what are the major tools that you can use this week. What's going to help you out the most? Aries. And what will come out is the challenges and responses to those challenges. And what is in your sort of tool shed, and what will be the sharpest tool for you to wield right now. Be at home. So what is home? That's so funny. What is home? That's your first house. This is Cancerian energy, talks about fourth house. You could be going home or feel called to home. You want to be on the battlefront strength. Like you want to be on a battlefield that you know. So it's almost like home team advantage. That's what you want. So you may feel like being surrounded by family, being surrounded by friends, going back home, visiting your people so that you know where your support is. This could be a very good tool for you if it's available to you right now. It could just mean staying inside, a sense of becoming more reflective and more spiritual, and knowing that maybe you're more combative now, so you want to keep yourself out of it, which I completely respect too. But the first card that comes out is be at home. That's telling you everything you need to know, Aries. It's like now you know where your heart is called, you know where you want to be. There will be a clear understanding of where you actually physically want to be located. Like, where do you want to lay your head at night? It will become very clear to you. But as far as the tools that you have to use in this combative energy, being at home is going to help you out a lot. Being or surrounded by people that you consider home, that's going to help you a lot. Then we have be playful. So you could be going home for vacation, or you could be going home for rest. This is also saying that it's like you're visiting friends, people that you really enjoy being around, the people that make you feel more lighthearted. That's what's going on at home. It's also don't take things so seriously, or take things lightheartedly. Anytime you tell anybody don't, they want to do. They can't help it. Their brain is like, tries to figure out what can't I do, right? And tries to figure out how can I do it, because our brains are hardwired to solve things, to fix things. So ultimately, be playful. Be playful. I'm not sure that this is really legitimately another one in your arsenal, but let's see. Act as if, blending in. You know what? I think that you are trying to blow something off, trying to act like it doesn't matter to you, or trying to find the place where you actually fit in. But there does seem to be some level of deception, even if it's just to camouflage yourself, to protect yourself, to just blend in, fit in. Maybe you just don't want to be seen right now. That could be it too. Reclaim your power. It feels like it's time to, like it's almost like you want to just simmer down, take a break, take a vacation. Or you're in a position now where you can just blend in and not have to feel the push, right? And so if you feel that push, that's the thing. If you feel that push, there is a call to go someplace where you feel more comfortable. Reclaim your power and let spirit be your guide. When Hawk shows up, there are messages being sent. Clarity, or the universe is actually contacting you. So it's like, this is saying that animal totems are going to be popping up in a lot of places to help, to point out, to help you. So be vigilant and watch where the animal totems pop up for you in this energy throughout this week. Because it's in that way that they're going to start talking to you and letting you know. It'll help you reclaim your power. It will let you know those, like benchmark moments for each day where you should become aware. And each totem, and if you want to leave the comments below of what totem you have been seeing, or even if you want to come back in a couple of days and leave the comments below and say, this is the totem that keeps coming up, and I'll tell you what it means, unless you can Google it too. But I'd love to hear, because it really, when Hawk shows up, it's almost like spirit is trying to communicate to you so that you can bring yourself to a higher ground, make yourself feel better, reclaim that energy level. Also, by seeing things from a higher perspective, this is also a way, I think it's almost like you're taking the higher perspective. You want to take the high road. You want to float above this for a while. and not be seen. Now, what could that be? No, I'm not picking up anything really deceptive. Chameleons sometimes can be deceptive, but for right now, it just feels like war strategy, right? It's like lie low and don't make any ruckus. There is always enough. This is Piscean energy. And then we have time to collaborate. So let's talk about this. Pisces, that's your 12th house traditionally, but you might not be a first house Aries. So Pisces, there is always enough. Maybe it's a Pisces that you're actually going to start to collaborate with, but it also could be collaborating with somebody on something that you have dreamed or want to bring in or manifest into reality. And this could be something that you're planning or taking. It's almost like in some ways, Aries, this is really weird energy that I'm getting off you. You're kind of like, screw this. I'm not going to let you bring me down or distract me. I know what's important to me. I'm not going to distract you with what's important to you. I'm not going to let you distract me with what's important to you. You're not going to suck me into any war, because the battle I'm fighting is the battle to move myself higher and to move myself forward. And it will be really easy in this energy for you to take those steps forward, and you to take 1111. Yes, for you to assume that ground, for you to take that stance and be like, yeah, this is what I have envisioned this situation to be. So there it is. Not really intimidated by what somebody else may think. Now, I think you could be working on something very creative. There is always enough means that you're going to be surprised. There's going to be, out of nowhere, blessings coming for you. What does that mean? Well, because your traditional 12th house is being illuminated by Jupiter and Neptune in conjunction, which means like happiness, which means optimism, which means expansion, which means opportunity. That's what it means. And because it's happening in your 12th house, is like out of the blue. Out of the blue, like out of the blue, out of the mysteries. Didn't even see this coming. I would take it. I'd love to be in Aries right now. Aries. It could also mean that you have a lot of options, or a lot of people want to work with you, or that you'll find a good deal of luck, especially if you're like an employer or something. You'll find a lot of great employees. It'll surprise you, just the quality of them. Then we have the universe. Oh yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. The universe means this is all in divine timing, and that the universe itself is conspiring to help you out, and that there had to be alignment. Now, the most powerful time for you is after all this craziness, after next week, because we have Venus and Mars both conjuncting Saturn right now as I make this video. But next week is when. This week was when Venus and Mars were in perfect conjunction, as in they were the same degrees for a couple of days. And we're going to see next week, April 4th, April 5th, that's going to happen with Mars, which is your ruling dignitary. And let me tell you, those are going to be the two most challenging days for you to hold your tongue and not become combative, because you'll be really defensive on those days. Really defensive. So actually that does incorporate in this reading in the time span, because it goes from Thursday to Thursday, right? So ultimately, yeah, you will be feeling that energy in this energy. You will be feeling it. But the universe is conspiring in your favor and asking you in some ways to trust it. You'll see that this is a big time for trusting the universe. Trusting that the universe has your back, Aries. Even though it sometimes feels like your back is against the wall. And those are the situations where you want to avoid. So I don't mean to like make you feel neutered or anything, but it's definitely strongly suggested to lie low. Lie low and maintain your inner peace. Full moon in Virgo energy. You are good enough. That's so beautiful. Oh, damn. You've been cultivating something. You are good enough. Prosperity lies ahead, and believe in the impossible. What did I tell you? Like, good shit is happening to you, and you don't even like, I don't even think you have to. You are good enough. So this is a really, really good energy for you get the job. If you have been interviewing or something like that, this is prosperity. It's work really working out, and people starting to see that you are good enough and that you really do deserve their attention, credit, and respect. Believe in the impossible. Prosperity lies ahead. It seems like that in and of itself is opening doors for you. Prosperity lies ahead is Taurus energy, Aries, which is talking about money. So money is coming in. Believe in the impossible. And sometimes basically believe in the universe, believe in God, whatever you would like to refer to it as. Believe in that, and it's going to take care of the rest. It seems impossible. What do you mean? I don't have to do anything. You clearly can't tell an Aries not to do anything. What the universe is saying is that one of the best tools in your arsenal in this energy is to just keep working, to help your brain focus its energy and not get crazed about what's going on or the pressure on the outside or feeling like you're being treated like this or treated like that. Work is going to be your saving grace right now, because it's going to give you a place to put your energy. And holy crap, is it going to really work out beautifully for you, because people are going to like stand up at attention and salute you and really notice you, because you have so much energy that you're not wasting on other people. You have so much energy that ultimately, like, damn, okay, Speedy Gonzalez, okay, like, you know, you will legitimately really impress people just by your work ethic. And it's going to keep you out of trouble. It's like stay at home and work hard. Those are the two things that the universe is saying to you. And it may seem simple and it may seem mundane, but it's going to work like legitimately like practical magic. That's what it's going to work like. Believe in the impossible and prosperity lies ahead. So what do I believe in when I believe in the impossible? You believe in God. You believe in the universe, and they'll take care of the impossible part. That's what I'm trying to say. Like, don't focus on what you can control and throw your heart and soul into it. Hard work. Big breakthrough when it comes to work. And then we have peace. Oh, this is really interesting. That surprised me. Peace is very Libran energy. Orphan. I think it's just peace from being alone. I legitimately think that that's what these two cards mean. Peace. I find peace. Now leave me alone. You're finding peace from being alone. And I do believe that that's a very accurate. Because this Saturn-Mars conjunction is happening in Aquarius, and that could mean there could be rallies, there could be fights, there could be a community or nationwide altercation, just something like that, and ultimately you're going to be really happy to just remove yourself from that situation. And then we have 9. This energy of, I know what I want, and I'm being held back. So this could be very frustrating. It's almost like if you're around your friends, have your friends hold you back. Have your friends hold you back, because this is not a time to force yourself on anything or leap after what you want. You know what you want. Don't let anybody ultimately hold you back on it. Ultimately, though, it's saying if you have to go this road alone, accept that you have to go this road alone. If nobody else agrees with you or nobody else wants to come along with you, don't let what people want of you hold you back from what you want. Right? Because you may be somebody's dream come true. You may be somebody's opportunity. It doesn't mean they actually respect you. People who really love you are not going to hold you back from something that means everything to you. So ultimately, Aries, this is a time to check in. You know, you're going to get a lot of peace by just being alone. And you're good at being alone. Why? Because you have other shit to do. You easily focus your mind. You easily focus your mind on the task at hand. What is this? I will hope. I will hope. And it came out in the past. You've wanted this for a long time. Let's talk about that. You've wanted this for a long time. You always had hopes. This is the dove twice. Why? Because Spirit is talking to you. Spirit is telling you what you're meant to do. And that has come out in the form of the thing you could never take your mind off of. So ultimately, this is a sense of you may be scared of being alone, or you have to, that your biggest challenge is facing being alone. Like being alone or being with friends who hold me back. Like that's your biggest challenge this week. And ultimately, there's only one real option. And that is to do what you know you were put on this earth to do. I hope that you come over with me to your tarot reading, your extended reading. Let's get deeper into this energy. I'll see you guys there.